Welcome to District Command Central, your go-to source for the latest news and updates on the Washington Commanders. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a play. Tyreek Hill's move to the Washington Commanders has sent shockwaves throughout the NFL, igniting a frenzy among fans who have been eagerly speculating about this blockbuster signing for weeks. The moment the news broke, social media exploded with reactions ranging from sheer disbelief to uncontainable excitement, as fans tried to process what this historic contract truly means for the team's future. Hill, widely regarded as one of the fastest and most dynamic wide receivers in the league, now finds himself in a city buzzing with anticipation, where expectations are soaring sky-high. Analysts are already dissecting the strategic implications of this signing, speculating how Hill's unique skill set will integrate with the Commanders' offensive schemes, and whether his presence can be the missing piece that propels the team into championship contention. Rumors had been swirling for months about potential landing spots, with several teams reportedly engaging in discreet negotiations, but the Commanders' persistence and willingness to commit to a record-breaking deal ultimately won the race. Behind closed doors, sources suggest that Hill's decision was influenced not only by the financial package, but also by the opportunity to play in an offense that promises explosive plays, giving him the freedom to showcase his unmatched speed and route-running ability. The atmosphere surrounding Washington is now electric, as fans rush to imagine the possibilities this acquisition could unleash on the field. Stadiums, already renowned for their passionate crowds, are expected to become even more fervent as supporters envision the kind of highlight reel moments Hill is capable of producing week after week. Speculation is rampant regarding how quarterbacks and coaching staff will adjust to maximize his talents, with insiders hinting at creative formations and unorthodox play designs that could revolutionize the team's offensive approach. Social media debates have intensified, with former players, commentators, and fans passionately arguing about whether Hill's arrival could turn Washington into a legitimate Super Bowl contender immediately, or if the team will require additional pieces to complement his abilities. Meanwhile, rival franchises are quietly recalculating their strategies, acknowledging that defending against a player of Hill's caliber will demand meticulous game planning and defensive innovation. The buzz is not just limited to football circles. Mainstream media outlets are picking up the story, framing it as a transformative moment in the NFL's off-season narrative, further elevating the sense of urgency and excitement in the capital. Market analysts even suggest that Hill's jersey sales and brand partnerships could set new records, amplifying the economic impact of this signing. Every corner of the city feels the ripples of this move, from bars and sports lounges to fan forums online, creating a collective anticipation that is almost tangible. Insiders report that the negotiation process for Hill's contract was a masterclass in strategy and patience, involving multiple parties and a series of intense discussions over several months. The Commanders reportedly approached the negotiations with a combination of flexibility, creativity, and a willingness to meet Hill's demands, both financially and professionally, creating a package that was too enticing to refuse. Sources close to the player suggest that Hill was evaluating not only his immediate financial gain, but also the long-term trajectory of his career, weighing factors like team culture, offensive philosophy, and the chance to leave a lasting legacy in a new city. During these discussions, whispers emerged about potential bonuses, incentives for performance milestones, and unique clauses tailored specifically to a player of Hill's extraordinary talent and speed. While the official details remain largely confidential, insiders indicate that the deal sets a new precedent for wide receivers in the league, signaling a shift in how elite talent is valued and compensated. Analysts are dissecting every hint from press conferences, social media posts, and unofficial sources, attempting to piece together a comprehensive picture of what Hill's arrival signifies for both him personally and the broader dynamics of the NFL. As speculation grows, so too does the anticipation among fans, who are already imagining the highlight reels, long touchdown sprints, and game-changing plays that Hill could bring to the Commanders' offense. The excitement is not limited to just Hill's on-field impact. The locker room dynamics are also a hot topic among insiders and pundits. Veteran players are reportedly eager to welcome Hill into the fold, seeing him as a game-changer who can elevate everyone around him, from quarterbacks to offensive linemen. Coaches are said to be brainstorming new schemes and adjustments to accommodate Hill's explosive style, experimenting with creative formations, motion plays, and route combinations that could redefine the team's offensive identity. Observers are already speculating about potential combinations with other key players, envisioning scenarios where Hill's speed and agility create mismatches that opposing defenses will struggle to contain. Rumors suggest that the team's culture is shifting, with an increased emphasis on speed, innovation, and aggressive offensive strategy, as leadership seeks to capitalize on Hill's unique skill set. Fan forums are buzzing with theories, mock drafts, and speculative depth charts, with enthusiasts debating how Hill's presence might alter game plans, defensive schemes, and the overall narrative of the season. Even casual observers are drawn into the conversation, captivated by the idea of witnessing one of the NFL's most electrifying talents don a new jersey and make history in a fresh environment. The sheer scale of anticipation has created a kind of fever pitch, where every tweet, interview, and insider leak is scrutinized for clues about the future. If you're enjoying the coverage, make sure to smash that like button and drop a comment with your thoughts on the Commanders' latest moves. We want to hear from you. Analysts are also intrigued by the potential ripple effects across the league, as Hill's record-setting contract could influence negotiations and market value for other top-tier receivers. Teams are reportedly reviewing their own strategies, wondering how to compete both on the field and in securing elite talent, given the precedent set by Washington. Speculation is rampant that rival franchises may feel compelled to pursue similarly audacious deals to attract or retain marquee players, potentially reshaping the economic landscape of the NFL offseason. Meanwhile, pundits are debating the long-term implications for Hill himself, considering how a high-profile move like this could amplify pressure, media scrutiny, and expectations, while simultaneously offering unparalleled opportunities to cement his legacy. Insider chatter suggests that Hill's camp is cautiously optimistic about the fit, confident that the combination of financial reward, team potential, and offensive philosophy presents a rare chance to make an indelible mark on the league. As news outlets dissect every angle, from statistical projections to historical comparisons, the narrative surrounding Hill's signing continues to grow, feeding a sense of drama, anticipation, and excitement that shows no signs of slowing down. Fans are left eagerly anticipating the first game of the season, where theory and rumor will finally meet reality in a series of breathtaking plays. Washington's fan base is reportedly mobilizing in unprecedented ways, preparing for a season that many hope will redefine the franchise's trajectory. Merchandise sales are expected to surge, with Hill's name and number flying off shelves even before he steps onto the field. Bars, fan clubs, and sports lounges are planning events to welcome the new star, creating a communal buzz that spreads beyond traditional football circles. Local media is amplifying the excitement, running features on Hill's career highlights, his journey through the league, and what he represents for the team's aspirations. Social media platforms are overflowing with memes, predictions, and viral content, as fans attempt to anticipate every nuance of Hill's potential impact. The collective imagination of Washington supporters is being fueled by every whisper, leak, and insider tidbit, creating a sense of shared anticipation that extends from casual viewers to diehard enthusiasts. Even fantasy football players are recalculating their lineups, eager to capitalize on the statistical goldmine that Hill represents. The convergence of athletic excellence, financial clout, and cultural hype is creating a perfect storm, where every touch, sprint, and reception carries immense symbolic weight. The city is literally buzzing with conversations, speculation, and rumor, forming an atmosphere that makes the upcoming season feel like a monumental turning point in both Hill's career and the Commanders' history. The ripple effect of Hill's signing has even reached league offices, where executives are said to be monitoring fan reactions, media coverage, and market trends to assess the broader implications for the sport. The sheer scale of attention surrounding this contract is remarkable, with some insiders suggesting it may redefine how teams approach high-impact signings in the future. Discussions are reportedly underway among league officials about balancing competitiveness, financial fairness, and the marketing potential associated with marquee players. Analysts are diving deep into historical comparisons, evaluating previous record-breaking deals, and projecting how Hill's move might influence negotiation strategies for years to come. Rumors suggest that rival players and their agents are taking note, potentially leveraging Hill's new standard as a reference point in ongoing and upcoming contract talks. Fans are closely following every development, dissecting minute details from interviews, press releases, and social media hints, eager to piece together the narrative of what Hill's arrival truly signifies. The combination of athletic talent, marketability, and media attention is creating a multi-layered story, one that extends far beyond the confines of the field and into cultural, financial, and strategic dimensions. Hill's signing has become more than a transaction. It is now a phenomenon, shaping conversations across multiple arenas simultaneously. Whispers around Washington suggest that Hill's integration into the team is already influencing training camp strategies, with coaches reportedly adjusting practice routines, drills, and offensive sets to accommodate his unique abilities. Observers speculate that his presence may lead to a more open, aggressive, and creative approach, forcing other teams to adapt defensively and anticipate new forms of high-speed attack. Analysts are considering statistical projections, envisioning record-breaking receptions, yardage totals, and touchdown opportunities, while acknowledging the unpredictability inherent in such a dynamic talent. Sources close to the team hint at a culture shift, emphasizing speed, agility, and adaptability, as coaches seek to capitalize on Hill's explosive potential while nurturing team cohesion. Fans continue to fuel the conversation with fervent speculation, creating a feedback loop of hype, expectation, and rumor that only intensifies with each passing day. Every insider report, cryptic social media post, and offhand comment from team personnel is dissected for clues, feeding the imagination of a public eager to witness history. The excitement is palpable, almost tangible, as Washington prepares to redefine its offensive identity around one of the NFL's most electrifying players. Finally, the narrative surrounding Tyreek Hill's signing with the Commanders is already taking on mythic proportions, fueled by speculation, insider tips, and the collective imagination of fans, analysts, and commentators alike. The combination of his unmatched speed, technical prowess, and high-profile presence is inspiring discussions that extend far beyond standard game analysis, touching on cultural impact, marketing potential, and even the evolution of football strategy. Rumors suggest that every facet of team operations, from play calling to player development, is being re-examined in light of this acquisition, with coaches exploring innovative methods to maximize Hill's contributions while maintaining balance across the roster. Pundits and insiders continue to debate potential matchups, season outcomes, and statistical milestones, while fans eagerly envision highlight reel plays that could become legendary in league history. Even the broader sports community is taking notice, recognizing that this is not just a signing, but a statement, a bold move that could reshape perceptions of both the player and the franchise. The anticipation surrounding Hill's debut is reaching fever pitch, with every day, rumor, and insider comment adding layers to a story that is still unfolding. Washington, and perhaps the NFL at large, is holding its breath, waiting to see how one of the game's most explosive talents will rewrite expectations, ignite fandom, and leave an indelible mark on the sport. Thanks for tuning into District Command Central. Make sure to subscribe and follow us for all the Commanders news you need. Until next time, keep the faith and hail to the Commanders.